All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Hunter Hunter, episode 112.
The battle has officially
The
begun.
battle has begun.
Everyone's rolled for initiative.
Yep. Netero and Neferpitou and Zeno were all in the surprise round of initiative.
Yep.
Neferpitou with those clutch perception rolls.
That's right.
But she kind of got slapped out of the
she
fight.
got CC'd a little bit,
Just a bit.
But UP is throwing a wrench into everyone's plans as they're trying to run upstairs.
Yes, he is going to, at the very least, try and either slow them down, stop them, do whatever he knows how.
And he could be, it could be one of those things where they just realize, oh, we underestimated the Chimera and Royal Guard. No, just one is more than we can handle. They could totally do that.
Oh, yeah. I almost think that, Yuppie is, going to be surprisingly strong.
Yeah.
The kind of strength where it is like a Balrog, Jacob.
Right.
Swords are no more use here.
Just run, or, try and
go for speed. He can't chase all of you.
Don't worry, Ben. He can't kill all of us.
Why can't he kill all of us?
That's a good point. Yeah.
But Shia LaBeouf is also kind of CC'd by fear. So, there's that. That's good.
He's flying really fast.
I actually think that Shia LaBeouf is going to be very little of a problem now. A lot of my, theories
because he's lost his cool kind of a thing.
Because he's lost his cool. One of the things that he always scared me about whenever we first met his character was
how calm and collected
he was. How he seemed to be the most intelligent of the Royal Guards.
Right.
How he seemed to have, always this thought on strategy.
Yeah, the bard's raging.
Yes, the bard is not playing to his class's strengths.
Right.
He is going to a party member who he can
buff,
is a good idea.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's crazy.
I can't wait any longer. Let's just
let's just do this, guys. Here we go. All right, guys, we're going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
Oh, I'm so tired. All right.
And that's why Ikalga went that way, because he doesn't want to be noticed.
Oh, so he's going down.
Yeah. But, he can't be seen entering with them,
Right.
Oh.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yep. This is where it all gets thrown down.
So
who do you think's going to be the first character death?
Character death?
Yeah.
Or I think we've already had it in its palm.
Gotcha.
Yeah. She either killed herself or things went really bad. So.
Gotcha.
The first character death that, right now feels the most likely, though, is potentially Komugi. If they wanted to really turn this into just a crapshoot,
Yeah, because the question is how mad and chaotic do they want this to be versus, because a lot of times the mad chaos, it's fantastic,
right?
But it can keep things from being as epic as possible.
That's true.
So...
Yeah, the one thing that I could see being a thing to say that she won't die is that the eagle hawk thing attacking her was foreshadowing that an attack from flying objects could be coming. But it won't actually kill her. The king will protect her.
Okay.
That'd be a cool thing. Ooh.
Yeah. All right.
Here we go. It goes into perspectives for each one.
Right, because they would have expected Neferpitou's end to still be up.
Right. Dang. Shoot's already got his abilities going. Yeah. Ceased all thought.
Oh.
Oh, he's gonna Hulk out. Yep, yep. Oh, tentacle powers, Jacob. You're right.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean...
They're OP.
Oh boy. Like, we kind of saw it at the ending, but... Alright.
Oh. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Throw your Pokeball at it. This looks like a good Pokemon.
Naturally. It's very interesting that they're still narrating when it's not like something with... I mean, I guess this is kind of backstory type stuff because it's all happening at the same time. Right. Ah. Yeah, good thinking.
Oh! Oh, right!
Oh,
oh my
wait.
gosh!
Oh, shoot. What if one of them hits Melioron? That would be bad.
Crap. Yeah, and he knows this technique.
So
yeah.
those aren't like explosives. Those are just like piercers. They just
Yeah.
go through everything. Oh, yeah.
Oh. Who didn't even stop. Yeah. Whoa, Gon's eyes.
Oh, crap. Is Melioron gonna...
He's not even... Oh, crap. Yeah, Gon's not even thinking about UP.
Mm-hmm. Right. Oh.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Whoa. Holy crap.
Okay.
Okay. Switching things up. Elation? Oh.
Yeah.
His bravery.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Wow.
Whew.
Like his ability.
Oh, that'd be a... Huh. Never thought about that.
Yeah. the logic of the strong, because he's
Sure.
weak. His rationale.
Right. Well, still.
Oh wow! So he's free from fear.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, what's gonna happen here on first contact?
I love how they use the actual like falling dragon things as a way to
Whoa, nice. Yep, Knuckle landed his hit. Yeah. And
but he shouldn't even be able to perceive the punch.
yeah, so I think they did something that kind of broke the rules, and he
So
used
that
like a
everyone
strong
could know?
hit. Like, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And that's enough for Gon to get. Yep.
For them to get past. Okay.
Whoa. Okay, so nothing's changed.
All right.
Nothing's changed. He's probably gonna think it was either Morel or one of the floating fists.
Right.
Chickendis!
No, keep running. What are you doing?
All right. I love that point. Of course.
Right. Uh-huh.
Good.
Yeah.
Unable to see it.
Oh.
Oh, dang. Right.
All right.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yeah. This is what you're up against. So just keep running, keep running. Wow. Okay. 5,000 battles.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, this is some grim dark level, like, we don't mess with this monster, like,
Just
wow.
whoa.
Yep, one royal guard, dude.
Uh-huh.
This is what made Nav essentially
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. Uh-huh.
scared to death. Watch. Now. Okay, back to Neferpitou.
Still falling. Oh.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
To sense what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh no, it's like in media res. Something has already happened, and we're gonna have to go back and see what
Possibly.
happened. Yeah. Yes. Jeez.
Oh.
Ah, but now she
Sure.
senses
Okay.
what's going on. So, whoa, that's so cool.
Uh-huh.
Komugi, oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
She's down. Oh, Zeno and Netero
Are heading up.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. In the air? Or is she waiting until she... Oh!
Okay.
She's waiting right when she lands.
As soon as she
Pounce.
touches down.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Wow!
Wow. Oh. Is Komugi dead? Komugi might be dead.
Oh.
Yeah, oh
Dude.
boy, oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
She might just be wounded though. Like
Yeah, but we don't know. We don't know.
It's Komugi's blood.
Oh yeah. Dang. Where's the wound? Where's the wound?
If she's not dead, Neferpitou might be able to.
It might have just glanced the side.
Yeah,
We don't
I
know.
mean-
That looks like a solvable situation right here.
Potentially. And they're not showing his face.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
That's really smart for...
I mean, wouldn't they be able to like jump far enough to just
but
jump
the point
up, though?
is yes, possibly, but the point is that if anyone nearby, wasn't prepared... Oh. This is a showdown.
Oh.
4 fighters, one innocent. I love that she's even scared.
Yeah,
like-
yeah. And they're just not showing his face.
Yeah. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And Neferpitou can heal her.
Hopefully.
Is she alive though?
She
She could be dead.
she could be dead. She could be dead. Like, she really could be dead.
Yes. Okay.
Right,
Good.
right.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm counting on you. Wow.
This music is
Wow.
so emotional.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Oh man. Okay, so they have some honor.
I mean, they did say making sacrifices and all that.
No, I'd see a seat. This is something again they couldn't have, seen coming. What's obviously the king. Yep, exactly. Showing humanity.
Sure. Okay, yeah. So the fact that yeah, right.
Oh, wow. Wow, bringing up the whole
I mean, you
aspect
could say
of
what
inhumanity.
they were prepared to do inhumane things, but yeah, since it's the very person they were coming to kill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa. Whoa. He could have killed them right there.
Right.
Oh. Okay.
That seemed so fast.
Yeah. Like, did any time pass at all?
Yeah.
Like,
10 seconds, maybe.
ugh.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
All right. Okay,
Is
but
that
it seemed
DNA
like
helix?
it seemed like Komugi was alive, or at
See
least
how the DNA is also a blue and a pink human and chimera ant? Komugi and Meruem, their love, essentially.
Right. Yeah, I get it.
A black and a white piece.
Right.
Oh, yep. See, gone and kill it. Yep. Black and a white piece.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, of course, these two.
Okay.
Yeah. Nah, not as now. Need I need do 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 do.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
well.
So.
So, like, let's go over the list. Why don't we? So they entered through the portal.
Yep. There was the whole deal with Yuppie and Melioron and Knuckle going past and gone.
Yep.
Doing that whole
Ikalgo
thing.
went his way using his new host.
Yeah. That's right.
That whole thing went down without really much of a problem because
Right.
Gon's drive essentially to go and do what he's here to do meant that he didn't even care about like Yuppie, in that he was fully honed in on Yuppie and focused.
Right.
But
Yeah.
he was like, I'm not fighting Yuppie, I'm going past Yuppie. So then they basically are using all these jumps to different bits to showcase how things are all happening simultaneously. So the dragon dive is happening right at the moment where they go through the portal, so that by the time that they're making their way up the stairs, it distracts most of them.
Basically,
most of them. No. Killua only got a little bit distracted, but Gon and Yuppie were not distracted at all.
Yeah.
And that's something to bring up, is that Netero hasn't consulted with any of the hunters about his part in the plan.
Right.
He's just like, you need to do your job, and I will do mine.
Right.
But Zeno being there launching an AoE bombardment wasn't a part of the, the plan.
Well, and okay, so here's something that this is I feel like the main thing that we'll end up wanting to discuss from this episode.
Sure.
The whole deal with Komugi and Meruem and Netero and and
so let's
Zeno.
go through all the other things first.
Yeah, right. So that we can have proper focus for that one.
Right. So Neferpitou did her end thing while she was falling, because she had that brief moment of time where she couldn't do anything else.
Exactly.
She then had this really cool scene where she got to see her vision of what everything looked like.
That perspective shot.
That was awesome. Yes, Komugi has gotten hurt. At the very least. At the very least, I don't think that Neferpitou can bring people back from the dead. So I think that Komugi is either gravely injured or injured enough to where it's like she, needs healing.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, I don't think this will happen yet, because I don't think she's dead either. But imagine if she was dead, and Neferpitou's like, all right, I'll fix her the same way she fixed Kite.
Yeah, no.
like that would be ridiculous.
See, the way I think about it is, it's a very terrifying notion to have, essentially, for the Chimera Ants to have one of their greatest fighters CC'd out of the fight.
Oh yeah,
for whatever time it takes for her to heal Komugi.
Yep.
And that's the kind of thing where it's like, how long does Dr. Blythe take to heal people when
Well, fixing an arm, reattaching an arm took a little while. And here's the other thing. Okay, who just ran past Yuppie to get to Neferpitou?
Well,
Gon.
Yes, but the thing is, they don't know where Neferpitou is right now.
They could find her pretty easily.
Well, they could, Jacob. But my thing is that the reason what they thought that they would be able to find most everyone was that they would be able to find Neferpitou because she would be using her N. The last time she used her N was when she was outside the palace, looking in.
Sure.
And then she turned it off and went directly in one explosive movement towards the king.
Yeah. But,
so Gon would have to use N in order to find them. Especially if Neferpitou is not going to be using N probably at all now, because she's going to be using Dr. Blythe to do that.
Sure. But point is, Gon will probably find Neferpitou.
Yeah. But it's going to be a little bit of time.
Who cares? He's going to want to kill Neferpitou while she's healing Komugi.
Yeah.
That's one twisted thing, set up for the main character.
If he finds her before she heals.
Oh, I hope he does.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he will as well. But it's the question of whether or not Gon is going to be in a state to where when he finds Neferpitou, will he basically just rush in anyway? Will he I mean, will he
tactically that would be the best time to attack her because that's when she'd be vulnerable. She'd be weak, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But oh boy.
I think that we might see a little bit early on then if Gon finds Neferpitou early.
Yeah. And
the healing has not ended and stuff. Neferpitou will basically be dead. Like she'll basically have a problem. Will her orders to the king supersede her own self-preservation?
Well,
now the other thing is, will Killua be able to just stop Gon?
Right.
Or will Killua basically be like, I'm so confused at this situation.
Right.
We are looking at the one who killed Kite, essentially.
Right.
And she's healing a baby girl, basically, like a little girl.
Although, who knows? Like they when she says, "Oh, I'm fixing her," they could think, "Oh, like you fixed Kite," like she could point out that Komugi's still alive, I guess. But
yeah.
But
I feel like what we're going to get is a really good conversation between Gon and Killua, not necessarily a crazy fight between Neferpitou and Gon.
Yeah.
So that conversation we've been wanting to have, that moment where Killua and Gon need to where Killua needs to stop Gon probably before he just kills Komugi, along with
and this is one of the things that I'm curious about, because I understand for people like Knuckle and stuff having issues with with killing people and all that, because it's a pre-established thing for their character. For everyone else, they're coming here to exterminate. Now, with the whole thing of seeing the king being so human, totally get that, because then it's like, whoa, that changes the parameters. Do we even need to exterminate these guys, right? Like potentially we can reason with them and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I hope that like the whole all the conflict of, do we can we just kill people, and the morality issue and all that stuff. I love it. I want to see HunterxHunter have its characters do some twisted things, though. Like the kinds of things that we're worried Gon is probably going to want to do. I want to see the other people on the extermination squad do those things too.
Like what?
Well, when
you wanted them to attack, like in that moment, and kill Komugi.
No, not well.
That's twisted. That's like the only thing twisted.
Well, the thing is that I love what they did, but at the same time, like the only reason I can see it making sense is specifically because it's the king that's showing compassion. Komugi should not matter to them. Essentially, they already talked about being willing to make sacrifices and all that stuff.
Okay, sacrifices of people that said that they were willing to make sacrifices.
Komugi's
Komugi's not
or
willing.
Sacrifices of civilians.
Yeah, I don't think they were. I think you're misinterpreting this.
I mean, it's not like they talked about that exactly, but
okay. Well, specifically, if you want to get like specific here, they went back and said that when Netero was talking about making sacrifices, if that's what you're referring to, that right? He specifically then draws up in his mind the images of all the people that are going on the squad and stuff. And then back even way earlier, when I think it was Morel was wanting to see if they were interested in going through with this and stuff, he was basically letting them know, like, you guys could die. Like,
well, right. And then there was also the point when at one point the plan was to sacrifice the 5 million people.
Didn't they basically they ended up saying switch the whole plan around to save those people, though?
Yeah, but
they succeeded.
But that was because Gon and Killua started acting.
Yes, but they were.
Point is, what I'm saying is they're coming up to someone like Netero. I get that this was something that was so dissonant and very moving, right? And it could have been something where they were absolutely shocked just because of the craziness of what was happening, and just,
that's all it is.
Feeling that is
literally what it is that their humanity took over them for a brief second. Right. And I think that's what this story is trying to do right now, is we're trying to slow things down to the point where those reactions matter. Because generally when shonen do fights, talking is a free action. Doing all those other things, and they just spout out BS nonstop, and time just freezes them, and everything else just keeps.
And of course, Netero's not going to do that.
Netero's not going to do that. So what they do is they come in and they're like, what is going on? And that brief second, he's like, heal Komugi. Heal Komugi. And then he just goes and walks right past them right as Dr. Blythe flares up. And that's just to show that they are in a tense state to where in those brief seconds, they're missing things because they're out of whack right now. And the king could have killed them. So I think on both ends of the spectrum, we've already moved into like impossible territory because both sides could have killed the other and didn't. So now we're going to get a conversation. See, Hunter, like subverting the expectations and stuff. We could get a really epic fight between Meruem and Netero, and probably with Zeno there as well. But what we could get is a conversation about humanity.
Possibly, yeah.
About this whole thing, and it might end in a fight anyway.
Yeah. They could sit down and have like a
tea,
a king's banquet, you know, kind of a thing before they decide that they're gonna kill each other. That could totally happen. The thing, one of the things that I find sometimes in stories where they have the super badasses that are like the master assassins or whatever, right? I don't think this would have been the first time that Zeno on a mission would have seen someone displaying an act of love for somebody and he had to kill the person.
Yeah, but he's not acting on his own thing here. He follows Netero. Netero is the leader here. So Netero makes a move, he makes a move.
Hey, I mean, there's absolute plausible reasons for it. It was something that, while poignant, felt very strange, though, considering how these two characters have been developed the entire way up till this point.
Zeno?
And Netero.
Zeno has, like, no development. Like, as far as character
which means
depth.
that what we've seen should matter even more.
Right. I totally get that. In that, I think that he's in a state right now where he is, like, I'm going into a weird place because this guy is strong. He's an acquaintance of mine, so I kind of care about him. I don't want to see him die. And I'm getting paid a lot of money. And then he comes into this kind of situation, and it's even more unprecedented. So I think Netero was the one that's showing the humanity. And he's like, oh, let's not do that. And I think Zeno is like, oh, I guess he's not moving. Wow, this is... And he just kind of voices probably... He echoes what the room is thinking in this moment.
Yeah, I guess it was one of those things where the horrific setup of this scene of this innocent person that very well could die because of this attack of these other people, right? It just felt like maybe they could have pushed it a little further and made it even worse. I get that they're getting a tactical advantage by moving to another place. That's fantastic, and
it's 2-on-1.
It's 2-on-1, and I can't wait to see what happens from that.
And Meruem like literally told someone that probably could have helped him curb stomp these two to heal the girl. I think that was the thing also that made them go,
all right.
What?
Yeah.
So I really want a conversation. Well, I don't even care now about like whether or not like the extermination happens. Like, you know, you said no plan survives first contact with the enemy. That has already happened like last episode. Like the whole plan is completely gone now.
Right. Yeah.
So I I know. It's funny, but seriously, whatever happens next with Meruem and Netero and Zeno, I'm like 100% on board with, because Komugi is probably the character that I'm the most like. Unfortunately, I feel like she's about to like rip her screen time basically for the rest of this bit, because she can't really
have much plot relevance in a fight.
No, she can have plot relevance, but she can't have screen time.
Yeah, exactly. She can't directly contribute at least.
No, she's indirectly contributing by existing. Right, and that's why I'm so fascinated by all the story that revolves around her.
Yep. And the whole setup and the art style and the way they portrayed the king and everything about that was flawless. Like that was wonderful.
I mean, they maybe were, you know, saving on some drawing budget to
by not showing his face.
No, showing any color. That part was just all in black and white. And it's like, okay, that's a cool aesthetic to show the severity of this.
And the reason why I think they did that was also to draw attention to the blood.
Yes, it draws attention to the blood. It's
that,
a cool...
that was great of just cutting to showing the little drop of blood falling, and you're
Yes,
like, oh
great
crap,
directing choice.
we know what this is. How bad is it? How bad is it? And the fact that it's white and like that's sort of Komugi's color, you know, and white and black, and that's you know
the pieces.
that's Gungi, and you know, and the board's just, you know,
right
blown in half. Yeah.
Well said.
No, it wasn't blown in half. It didn't look like it.
Torn.
Half of it was blown off, which, I mean, not to like go all crazy with like symbolism and foreshadowing, but that does seem to communicate something very specific.
You know whose side of the board that was too?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Whose?
Komugi's.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, because, I mean, both could work in my mind.
Well, yeah, both could work, because it was the idea that she was the one that got injured in this instance.
Right. So, well, yeah. No, well, but even if it had been like, say, Merowim's half of the board, the idea that that half of him that played Gungi is gone. Like,
now.
They could
every time we say gone now, it's gonna be funny.
Like they could do something where maybe Merowim basically realizes, oh, that bit of humanity that I was starting to develop and nurture and all that stuff with this young girl. Okay, I need to switch that off right now because I need to go kill her. Right,
kind of how Yuppie turned off his brain essentially to like just be a weapon. That's something that I really liked to kind of showcase was that Yuppie is good boy doggy, right?
Right.
He transforms into chimera, monster, Balrog, tentacle power thing.
Yep.
By turning off his brain and just doing what his instincts, his purpose tells him to do.
Right.
The thing is, if we contrast that, but also draw parallels to Gon intentionally is, I would say, turning off his humanity, his purpose, his basically his things that are his reasons for living, so that he can become a weapon.
Right.
In the same way is that Yuppie cares not probably for his body, because he's going to protect the king with his body. He is a living shield. He is a meat shield, if you will. Gon is not worrying about his body as he charges almost like blinders on specifically in the direction that he thinks Neferpitou will be, and not at all thinking about Yuppie. So, wow, crazy stuff. I also want to just draw quick kind of attention to the cool aspect of Killua noticing his grandfather's technique and having that be the thing where he notices that. So it's a cool visual storytelling thing for Killua, in that he now is more aware of what Netero's game plan is probably, which means he can potentially communicate that to Gon at a more relevant point in the future. I really like that Shoot was inspired by Gon, and he wants to now tell the world that this guy, I owe my life to this boy and his bravery and his guts, if you will.
And what's great about that is that at the beginning of the show, what were people saying? You're Jing's son. And for most of the show, they were saying that, right?
Right.
But now we've got someone that's like, no. Who cares who this guy's dad was?
Yeah.
I don't think Shoot even knows.
No.
This guy, this kid
is gone.
Yeah. And he's gone.
He's gone. But there was a surprising little, like, subversion on the twist we thought we were going to get. We thought it was going to be like, oh, now Gon and Killua are going to fight Yuppie. But no, now Knuckle comes in and gives him a knuckle sandwich.
Right.
And
realizes how little that actually does, but
puts Chapter 7 bankruptcy on him. And that's a ticking time clock now. But given how slow things are going...
Yep.
If he thinks like they're gonna survive like this fight, or at the very least Shoot's going to survive, like,
this is a one-way trip. This is crazy. Is Mass Effect 2, and you didn't complete the loyalty mission.
Yeah, they might need Morel to actually like help slow things down just so they can defeat Yuppie. But the other thing is that we have Gon and Killua moving ahead kind of blindly, and also Shia LaBeouf is going to eventually make his way to the king, if he at the very least knows where to go.
Right. Well, and that shouldn't be too hard. I mean, okay, I don't think any of the characters at this point are going to be using Zets. They're
No,
going to be
that's a good
to be
point.
visible for everyone to sense. Like N is just
Yeah.
because okay, you're assuming they're using Zets, right? But anyone that's fighting or anyone that's healing
Right.
probably isn't.
Right. So
So-
Shia LaBeouf will probably use N, get an idea of where things are,
Sure.
and then he'll be like, "Oh crap!" And then maybe that's who Zeno will end up having to fight. Zeno will have to fight Shia LaBeouf off.
Sure.
And then
Well,
maybe,
everyone else tries to fight Yuppie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Ugh.
they could. Oh boy.
Basically, I looked at like kind of this whole thing for a brief second after the episode was over, and I was kind of thinking
Yeah.
like, is this actually like in the Hunter's favor, like a lot?
Well,
Like I
don't
almost
know.
think like it is in their favor like a lot now.
Yeah, I feel like this is one of those things where if one of the one of the groups of enemies on either side, like one of the battles is won, and the victors of that battle are still in
Fighting shape.
okay fighting shape,
Yeah.
then that side's pretty much won because
Yeah.
then they can go help with other fights and it just snowballs, right?
Yep.
So I think the best chance that the Hunters actually have is if Gon is able to just go up and kill Neferpitou, then they can go help
Yeah.
with Yuppie or
See-
Shia LaBeouf or
Yeah,
whoever.
if Killua thinks about this tactically, one of the things though that might end up being a thing of where they really subvert this is that Gon is like comes up to the situation and he's equally as confused as Killua is.
Sure.
And they're just like, wait, what? And then like they maybe Killua like instantly ascertains how long it's going to take her
Sure.
to do this, and they realize like how much they can do elsewhere in that time.
Or Gon just sits there and starts charging up his Jajangmyeon. He's like, "All right, cool. I'm gonna let you heal this girl so
Yeah.
that she's not in like danger of dying right now."
Oh,
And then you're going to
yeah,
you're gonna
I'm gonna
hurt.
pound you
Yeah,
basically.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, that.
Like
Yeah. See,
mean-
that's the thing. That seems more likely. The thing is, though, is what worries me is that I think Killua, if he sees like, okay, I have 5 minutes, like
Right.
maybe, he might leave Gon. That's the thing. Is that he then goes, in that time, I can do a lot. Like I
Sure.
can do
Well, and-
a lot.
and what was one of the predictions of it was either Silver or Illumi saying like you will leave Gon or no that was Bisky, but no
Yeah.
that was already figured out.
yeah,
But,
that was a different thing
yeah,
because
that was a totally different
of
thing.
his fear
Right,
and
with
his,
the Illumi's needle thing.
yeah.
But yeah, that like because so far the fights I feel like they're not what we would expect, but
No.
they're still more or less within the bounds of expectation in that we expect things are going to be chaotic and not what we expect because you
Right.
know it's a fight and all that stuff.
We expect
right?
the unexpected.
Right, we expect the unexpected.
Yeah.
But the whole thing of what's going to happen with Gon, Killua, and Neferpitou, that's a bit further out there. Like,
Yeah.
like that's an anti-boss mechanic that was put in play for a morality decision,
Yeah,
you know,
I
and
still
it's like
think we're actually a little bit of a ways out from like Gon even like
Reaching them?
finding them. Yeah,
possibly,
the
especially
main
with
reason.
the rate that the episodes have been progressing, you know, as far as like real time.
Sure.
stuff.
But I was gonna say more so that like Gon has to. We just have to think about this logically. Gon has to use N, or someone else has to use N for Gon in order for him to find Neferpitou. And we don't know what the logistics are dimensions-wise as to how easy it will be for him to find Neferpitou with his N radius being so
well,
flimsy
well,
and small.
but he could also basically just use Go though, right? Well,
That's not... No.
because okay, maybe I'm totally off on this, but Neferpitou is not hiding right now.
No,
So-
no.
so-
She's using her Hatsu. She's not using Zets. She's in a spot that I think logically they could maybe assume. Maybe this is what they'll do: is they'll make their way to where they think the king is based on data from Nov.
Sure.
And then on the way they'll see like maybe they'll see a
A butterfly flying really fast or something like that. Yeah.
I was even saying like They might even see a cat just shoot a cat bullet just flying.
That's true, because the whole timing of when things are happening and stuff. I mean,
Yeah, who knows?
with the pace that they're taking each episode,
Yeah.
it seems like they're having all the stuff be happening at the same time, and that's why they're
Right.
being so slow with it.
Yeah. Or like every 2 or 3 episodes, they showcase everything that happens within
Sure.
like a 20-second window, and like
One round of combat per episode.
Well, that's the thing. I like
Like-
this because it does feel like a dungeon crawler bit for
yeah.
a bunch of
Oh, yeah.
PCs, and
Yep.
combat is slow in tabletop RPGs.
Yes, especially at those higher levels. And you've got a lot
Especially
of
at the higher
players
levels.
involved, and it just gets crazy.
People are using like 6, like pseudo actions.
It's like, hold on a second, I have 11 attacks. 1, 2.
Those freaking
All right, I'm gonna move over
fighters,
here. Yeah.
attacks of opportunity and
Yeah, but oh
grief.
boy. And the thing though, where the piece that I don't see how it fits into all this though right now is Shia LaBeouf.
yeah,
Because
I agree. Yeah,
because he's going to be focused on the king and all that stuff, and it could be like that him and Zeno square off. That could be a great way to handle it,
Sure.
and have it still be the more or less one-on-one fights, with the exception of like UP. But yeah, I was worried for a second that like I thought the king might say something like, your life is the same as hers. Like, if you can't save her, you're dead.
Who?
Neferpitou.
Oh,
Like basically, like, you better save her.
Well, she
like,
he. Come on,
But, no,
read
I know.
between the lines.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm counting on you."
Right. Which is both potentially a very positive thing, because when would the king ever count on someone? And potentially a very negative thing of like, you better not let me down.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
one of the things that we have in our notes here are the things that kind of separate the Royal Guard from each other, the things
Yeah.
that get them to be different.
Right.
And we only wrote really one thing for Neferpitou. She cares about the king's feelings.
Right.
Now, when she saw this
Yep.
whole thing, when she saw the state the king was in, she
Yeah.
started crying. She has like
Yeah.
actual empathy, like
Right.
lots of it.
Yeah.
And it might be, directed specifically towards the king and
Right.
only the king because
Sure.
of her, programming as a
Yeah.
royal guard. But like, she will die.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
she will die before she lets Komugi die. Like,
Right.
in
Yeah.
that moment, she is probably the best person
Yep.
of all the Chimera ants to be right near Komugi. You don't want the king right by Komugi. No. That invites all kinds of problems.
Right. Yeah.
But with Neferpitou there, I have supreme confidence in not only her ability potentially to protect Komugi, but also that she's going to heal Komugi. Now, here's the thing that I'm because you're bringing up the idea that Gon will eventually find her. I think one of the things that would piss off Gon even more and make him just go nuts is that Blythe is doing its thing, right?
Right.
Now, she doesn't use N or anything else there, specifically and stuff. But what if Gon is just not that strong?
Oh, and he's just hitting her again and again,
And she's just
it's
like,
just not hurting
back
her?
off, back off.
Yeah.
And
That
then
would
he just gets pissed, and then maybe he goes and stands off to the side and starts charging up a Jajenkin or something like that.
Well,
but you just get even more and more angry and start to become more and more of the
Right.
monster, essentially.
Well, here's one of the other things too. Okay, now they wouldn't necessarily have to do this because, like, they could do some sort of like, okay, when Meruem tail whapped Neferpitou in the very beginning,
right.
she didn't like. I don't think she went flying. Like she just sort of stayed there. Now forces and all that stuff, you'd think the ground would have exploded behind her or something. Who knows?
Whatever.
But I don't think they'll do this. But what if the collateral damage of Gon just trying to kill Neferpitou puts Komugi in danger?
Oh, and then basically then it becomes some kind of a conversation of just like,
Right, and then Killua basically is trying to step in or something and being like, "Gon, this isn't working. You're gonna kill this girl, or who knows?"
I'm gonna do the pun thing, of course, but I don't think he's that far gone. Like, I don't think he's in that level of like just rage and revenge yet.
But he's going to do something.
He's going to get there, and that's the thing that
Right.
will cause the conflict between Gon and Killua. It's just perfect brother kind of schism stuff. It's
Yep.
It's kind of Yeah. Anyway, I don't need to bring that up.
Like, yeah, and then of course Melioran and Knuckle going unpassed. But wait, well, actually, no. It seems like they're staying behind to fight. Yeah. So
that's their job.
That'll be interesting.
Things are going according to plan for the most part.
Right.
Like if anything could be said that stuff's not going according to plan, it's almost all the Chimera Ant stuff. Like everything is going wrong. Like they have not communicated with each other. The Royal Guard are all separated. Like literally they are all in different locations. The king is separating himself willingly from the Royal Guard.
From the one that is using a channeled ability.
Like, yep. And the channeled ability one is probably going to be there for a long time. Yeah. And the one that probably has the most agency to do something is the one that's the most mentally compromised of them all. Yep. The wild card.
Yeah.
So basically,
the bard that's just going around and is going to do some crazy stuff.
So if we have a level 20 bard running around and unaccounted for, that could really screw things up. So
bad things could happen on both sides.
Right. I'm really worried. Like, oh wait, were we doing a prediction recently about like who's gonna die first?
Oh yeah. You said you thought Palm was already dead.
Yeah. I'm now switching my predictions.
Morel. Oh yeah. Well yeah. Morel. Yeah.
Morel, because Morel is going to have to encounter Shia LaBeouf. I feel like Zeno is going to basically like draw him away. And then Zeno's going to be like...
hand him off to Morel.
Yeah, like hand him off to Morel. Or maybe they'll tag team it. But I think the main issue is that Zeno is not here to... I think
he's here to help Netero
kill the king. So I think he might also tag team in that he passes him off completely. And then he goes back to Netero.
Right. And Morel's not in exactly the best fighting
He's not in the best fighting shape. He's alone. He's fighting against probably the Chimera Ant that will have the weirdest abilities. Like, of all of them out there, UP seems the most simple, of course. Like,
Which is interesting because he's the one that, like, contorts himself into some sort of weird goopiness.
Right. We don't know his Hatsu yet, which is terrifying still, to say the least.
Yeah.
But
this might be it. But
Dr. Blythe has... a very obvious, thing that it does.
Right.
But we don't know if there are other things out there.
And it doesn't seem to have in-combat application.
Right.
Or at least you shouldn't try to use it in combat.
Sure. So Shia LaBeouf, though, a bard, a high-level bard.
I mean, so far it was all like crowd control type stuff for low-level peeps and all that. But
I'm worried about some like 9th level spells coming in.
You're worried about like some reality butterfly type.
Yep. Like really, really scary stuff.
Yeah.
Where smoke is not going to save you. All right, guys. This was an intense episode.
Oh boy. Now I see why you guys were like, they can't, like, they need to get to the Chimera Ant faster. Like, they need to get to the king,
Oh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
All right, guys. If you want to watch the next 2 episodes reactions right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. It comes with Discord access. And on Discord, you can chat with us about stories or HunterxHunter non-spoilery stuff, of course. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.